Hello my lovelies, welcome to my channel and my art studio. I am Mrs. B, your Catholic art teacher. Boys and girls, have you ever heard of the story The Hare and the Tortoise? Well, today we are going to do the very characters in that story, a hare and a tortoise. So let's get started. First of all, we're going to create the hare, and what we're going to do, we just get we need 2 pipe cleaners for this, so we'll put one aside, and this is going to be the body. So I'm going to take one of the pipe cleaner, and I'll get a pen, and I'm going to wrap my pipe cleaner tightly around this pen, like this. Boys and girls, just go around it very tightly. Right, till you get to the end of that. And then you pull it out like that. And what I want, as we get in closer to the end of the pipe cleaner, I will wrap it smaller to a point like that. We'll press it back in like that. Just press it back in like that so that it will look okay. And then we'll do the same for the other end. Just make it a little smaller, boys and girls, like that. Good. And so that's the body. This is the lovely body of our hare. So on one end, it doesn't matter which end, we're going to do the feet. So with that said, we need to cut our other pipe cleaner in half. So you measure it up like this, get your scissors, and hold on, you just try to make it as even as possible, and you just cut it like that. Okay? So one side's going to be the ear, and the other side will be the feet. Now with the hare, they have very large hind feet. So what I'm going to do, close to the end, I'm just going to try to tuck this in like that, and try to make it as even as I can, like this, right? And I'm just going to wrap it back inside like that. That's going to be the feet. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to just bend it up so that I can stick it back in like that. So that will be our 1 foot for one foot like that of the hare. And we're going to do the other one. Same thing. I'm going to bend that up a little bit so we can tuck it in. So I take it around, and I push it in so that it gets tucked in, and you squeeze it a little bit for it to look like a foot. So that is our body. So that's our hair. That's the feet, like that. And as you can see, this hair is ready for it to jump or begin the race. You know, this is the race. Maybe I will make it a little bit shorter, because we don't want the leg to be too long. So I'm going to change the length of this side so that it can be the same length as that. We don't want it to be uneven with the length. So you're just going to bend it over like that and tuck it in like that, boys and girls. Quite simple. And there we have our feet. So we just narrow it out a little bit. Don't want it to look like ears. Okay, so that's the feet. Good. Let's open up the bodies like that. And we're going to bend it a little forward like that. So here we have it. Okay, boys and girls. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is in place. So that's the legs of your tortoise, and that's the body. All right, and then right there we're going to do the ear. So we're going to do the same thing. You're going to put it under here like that, and then we're going to loop it. Wait a minute, just find it even. Try to get it even first before we loop it, and then we're going to loop it like that. So that's one ear. So you can have the ear actually bending forward a little bit, make it really cute. Alright, and we're going to do the other ear like that. Just bring it a bit more closer together for the ear. You have to bend it forward as well. And yeah, let me just have this one just pointing up like that. And then we just tuck that in the head part like that. And so that's going to be one ear. So let's just try to fix it up so that it looks okay. All right. So there we have our bunny. Can you see your bunny? Can you see it yet? All right, we're going to add some features to our bunny, like the eyes, and we need nose and a little fluffy tail for the back. Right, and we must get our bunny to sit up like that, you see? And the side it looks like that. So I'm just trying to help you to see it properly. So I've zoomed it in for you to have a better look. All right, so this is how it looks right now. So boys and girls, we're going to be putting a tail and a little nose for this bunny and some eyes. So using a little bit of cotton ball, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to wrap it around until I get the proper nice ball. You can even go like, you know, roll it around in your hand. Sorry about that. And then you got this nice little ball like that for the nose, okay? And we're going to do the same thing, wrap it around like that for the tail. And there you go. I have the tail right here. This is just cotton ball that I've just wrapped around, and then I have this for the nose. All right, so I'm going to pop it on now. So let's put the tail first. So we get some glue like that. I'll get a nice little piece of card just to stick my bunny on, and then I'll get my glue. I'm going to glue it on like that. Add some glue, nice piece, nice bit of glue, you know, like that. And I'm going to stick it right on the end of our bunny, like that. Okay, that's our little cottontail bunny. And then I'm going to do the same thing and add some glue to the nose. So I'm going to add some glue like that. And I'm going to stick it on the end of the nose, like that. Now, boys and girls, my hands are sticky from the previous, but it stuck pretty well, like that. And what we're going to do, we're going to add these lovely googly eyes. So I've got 2 of them. I'm just going to add some glue, okay, to both of them, and I'm going to stick them on. So here we go, boys and girls. Got one eye. And the other eye. Just try to make it look nice. There it is. There it is, and it's looking at you. It's saying, why did you do this to me? I want to do my race. I want to beat my race with that tortoise that thinks that he's faster than me. So there we have our little bunny. I'm going to set it aside to dry, and I'll get back to you. We're going to do the tortoise now. So we're going to start with the tortoise. So you need 3 pipe cleaners of the same colours. I zoomed out a bit so that you could see it better. So yeah, we need 3 pipe cleaners. 2 of them is going to be for the legs and 1 will be for the body. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the pipe cleaner, 1 of them, and we're going to fold it in half, and we're going to cut it. So we're going to fold this in half, and we'll fold this one in half, and then we're going to get the scissors and we're going to cut it. Good. So the next thing we want to do, boys and girls, we're going to, I use my paintbrush, okay? So I'm just going to use the, not the thicker end, but the one that's more, less wide. And I'm going to wind my pipe cleaner around it. It's going to be 1. I think that's going to be too tall. Is that going to be too tall? I think it's okay if you just press it down a little bit. That should be okay. It's 1 leg. Okay, I'm going to do that for the other 3. So there it is, boys and girls, 4 of them. And then we're going to get this this pipe cleaner to create the body. So we're going to make the body about this, try to make it about this wide. So we're going to turn it around and around like that, and we're just going to try to make the body nice and round like that. So I'm just trying to make it so that it will be nice and big to fit around this, the shape that I have there. Okay, and then what you do, just tuck it in this way like that, so that it stays, and then you're going to do that for the other piece. Because we really want it to fit and stay. So this is going to be the part, the hard part of the back of the turtle, and so really and truly you want it to be to be able to stay, so that we can do what we have to do with the rest of the shapes. So what you do, we're going to stick it down on this like that, boys and girls. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to get some glue, and I'm going to put some glue on that so that we can stick it to the upper part of the body of the turtle. So I'm going to add some, let me just zoom in again. Right, so I'm going to get some glue, add the glue on to each of the legs. One, and as you can see, I'm being very generous with the glue because the pipe cleaner absorbs the glue very fast, very quickly, and I'm going to make this be the front part and that will be the back part. So I'm just going to stick it down like that very carefully so that it stays on like that. Actually, I can turn it over. Let's just turn it over just to make sure that we're doing it good. That's the front, like that. And then what we can do probably is we can get a heavy weight and put on top of it so that it doesn't fall apart. So I'm going to get this stone and I'm going to just put it on top of it so that it will stick it down. I'll wait for a few minutes and yeah, I'll get back to you, boys and girls. So let me just fix the leg a little bit so that it doesn't fall out. Bring that more here, that's good here. This one needs to come more here. And then I'm going to put this stone on top like that. And I'll see you in a minute. So now, boys and girls, we're going to add the shell part and the head of our turtle. So I'm going to use this for the head of our turtle or tortoise. I'm going to have this part like that, so I'm going to stick this down like that for the head. So we're going to get some glue, just add it to the top part of this, and then we're going to just stick it down. Don't want it to be runny too much. It's running. I don't know where it's running to. Stick it down like that. You have to turn it over again there so that it really sticks well. So I'm going to turn it over and then I'm going to turn it again like that. And we're going to add some pom-poms to the top. So we're going to begin. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have big and little pom-poms. So I'm just going to add some pom-poms to our little tortoise, the shell. And as I put more and more of the pom-poms, they will help each other to be stick well, because at the moment, you know, we may just get it them bumping on each other. So I'm just gonna try to create an effect, and I'm gonna add I think it's better I add 2 at a time. Mini pom-poms, if you have any. Boys and girls, improvise with the supplies that you have. You know, there's no hard and fast rule about this. So don't beat yourself if you don't have the colours that I have. But, you know, use the resources that you have, okay? I don't want you to get all sort of flustered because you haven't got this colour, you don't have that colour. Use what you have to create your tortoise. If you have the colours, then wow, very good. But like I said, don't beat yourself over this, because yeah, at the end of the day, we're trying to have fun here, boys and girls. So we don't want, you know, to be upset that we don't have a certain supply. No, we just make do with the supplies that we have. And I think that that will make everybody happy. So there we have our tortoise, and I'm going to add the eyes, which are going to go right here. One's going to go here, and one's going to go here. And that's how I'm going to leave it to dry, and I'll get back to you, boys and girls. That's our tortoise. Let's leave it to dry because it really is a little wobbly, and then when it's dried I'll show you the end product. Alright, so there it is, boys and girls, the hare and the tortoise, and they're on the starting line. Who do you think is going to win this race, boys and girls? Do you think it's going to be the tortoise, or do you think it's going to be the hare? My bet is on the hare because it's purple. I like purple. So, boys and girls, I can't wait to see your hare and your tortoise. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.